right, here we go. 8:56. We're just starting the game here, about ready to go. Warriors taking on Lincoln Way tonight. Warriors in black, Lincoln Way wearing the white with black shells.
Get that stuff off. Hey, Kathy. Oh, I don't know. I set up down there and get all these kids lined up in the class. And I'm afraid if I leave there, I'm going to help them.
All right, Warriors going to roll out the Wolfie line to start off with Bachi on the right, Allman on the left. It's going to be Morgan and Pijanowski behind them, and we got Spencer Afseth in goal tonight. Large pink out crowd for the Warriors, and here we go. We're off. Pijanowski steps up, grabs it, reverses it over to Morgan. Music's still playing. We were rocking there for a little bit. Pijanowski to Morgan. Morgan sells it down, goes behind the net to Pijanowski. Looking to stretch up the middle. Gets through, goes to Allman. You got Bachi coming down the side. Shot. Pad save. Allman giving the initial pressure. Bachi up to Pijanowski. Pijanowski walking cross ice to Morgan. Morgan shot. Hits somebody out front. Comes back down low. Lincoln Way's going to try to send it out. Pijanowski stops it. Comes outside the blue line, and Morgan will go back to retrieve that. Morgan cross ice to Pijanowski. Josh is going to skate it up. Morgan goes for a change. Now we got Joe Pijanowski and Newburg out there. Sprau's out there, takes over from Morgan. Lincoln Way coming the other direction. Comes center of the ice. And they're going to call offsides. All right, line's going to be Pijanowski, Chenier, Newburg with Sprau and Rice behind them. Puck drop, Pijanowski pushes it forward. Lincoln Way goes to send it in, comes to Sprau's stick. He's going to go back, go send behind the net to Rice. Rice walking it up, sends it up the middle to Chenier. Chenier's carrying, goes. They're going to call offsides on Newburg. All right, it's going to be the same five out there for the Warriors. Chenier in for the faceoff. Wins it forward. Lincoln Way grabs it, goes off the boards. Coming back, Rice puts the kid down. Great hit there. Sprau's going behind the net. Puck pops out. Got to stop him, boys. Shot on net for Lincoln Way. Puck comes up to Chenier going the other direction. Goes up high to Newburg right off his stick. He's going to go behind the net. Gives it to Pijanowski. Pijanowski in front to Newburg. Newburg shot just wide. Comes up to Rice. Rice sends it in. Tipped in front by Chenier. They're going to send it around. Sprau's going to jump that one there. Tries to keep it in. Puck gets by him, and Rice is back for it. He goes cross ice. Comes to Sprau. He's going to send it up the middle. And they're going to wave off the icing. So Newburg's going to be the first one down there. Leaves it for Chenier. Chenier and Newburg in there battling in the farce. Morgan pinches in, keeps it down low. Lincoln Way looks to reverse. Newburg trying to get over there, stop that. Does. Good stop by him. Pijanowski in to help him. And Lincoln Way looks to carry it out. They send it in deep. Comes off the back of the net. Harding's the first one there. He's going to send it near side. Comes up the boards. Puck shot, but wide of the net. Morgan gets it, sends it up. That's going to be on net, I think. So no icing there. New line out there, Lauer, Merchant, and White. Guy coming up the middle. Josh Pijanowski steals that pass. Tries to put on the brakes, but it's taken away from him. White on the near boards. Battling, leaves it down low for Merchant. Merchant comes in, puts a body on the guy. Sending it back up, and it's going to come all the way out to Josh Pijanowski. He sends it back down. Hits a guy coming onto the ice from the bench. Near side to Sprau. Sprau's going to dump it in. Warriors go to work. Looking to exit the zone. Does come out. Sprau grabs that one. Sends it back in again. White's going to go to the far corner. Little body there. Merchant battling there. He takes a hit. The two guys. He's still pinned against the board. Has it. Puck looks to exit with Lincoln Way taking it the other direction. Josh stands one guy up. Puck comes off the back of the net. Sprau's there for it. He's going to go behind the net. Look to carry it. Space to nobody. That's going to be an icing call. All right, Warriors new line out there. It's going to be centered by Jaime with McAtee and Need, Rice and Morgan on the defensive side. Puck comes back to Rice. Circling behind the net, loses his edge. Comes to the middle, but nobody's there for it. Need grabs it coming out of the zone. Trying to get low. It's all right. Still got the puck down there. Goes to the other side of McAtee. Up the middle to Morgan. Morgan across ice to Rice. Off of his skate. Back down to Need. Need battling down low. Lincoln Way comes away with it. Comes all the way out to Morgan. He's going to send it up to McAtee. McAtee is going to send it in. Jaime's stretching for it. He's hooked. McAtee sends it behind the net to Need. Need sending it back over the corner to McAtee. Two boys playing catch. Comes all the way up, and it's going to go all the way back in the defensive zone where the Warriors have to grab it. Spencer slows it down for Morgan. Morgan's coming up. Ice sends it to his deep partner, Rice. He chips it in. And Lincoln Way gains possession. Back out to Morgan. Morgan dumps it in. He's going to go for a change. Warriors all going for a change except for McAtee. He's going to give the initial pressure. Good hit there by Matt. Lincoln Way comes to the middle. They go to dump it in. It's off of Harding's leg. Goes behind the net. Wolfhart pushes it back there. Sprau will grab it there. He sends it back to the near side to Wolfhart. Alex is dangling there. He's going to go cross ice. Loses the puck. Harding grabs it there. He sends it out. Oh, stays in actually. And Sprau's going to have to go back to grab that one. Gives it to Wolfhart. Wolfhart chips it out. Lincoln Way sends it right back in. Comes off of Sprau's leg. He's got it. He's going to go up high. It's going to be gloved down by Lincoln Way, and they're going to look to carry it back in the zone. Harding goes to the corner. Wolfhart behind the net, comes up the middle. Puck's open for McAtee, or that's Baichy fresh on the ice. Harding's going to skate it up now. Got a little open ice. Looking to get it deep. Bounces off a couple people. And the puck's going to go into the Lincoln Way bench. All right, we're going to get a change here. It's going to be Morgan and Rice coming out there. We got the full Wolfie line out there with Allman and Baichy on the wings. You know, offensive zone face-off. Comes up to Rice. Sends it on. Oh, that gets all the way through to the goalie off his glove. Allman leaving it for Baichy. Baichy back to Allman. Allman, whoa, circling, and Lincoln Way steals it. Lincoln Way dumps it in. Spencer kicks it to the corner, and Wolfhart send it out, but comes back down low. Rice has it. Skates around one. He's going to dump it in now, and Allman's going to give chase. Newburg fresh on the ice. Battle along the far boards. Him and Allman over there. Chenier's out there now. Lincoln Way exits the zone, and Rice and Morgan go back for it. Rice trying to settle the puck down. Sends it off the boards. That's going to be an icing call. Not a lot of shots on goal so far. A lot of action, not many shots on goal. All right, it's going to be Pijanowski and Sprau out there on the backside with Chenier, Pijanowski, and Newburg up front. Chenier in for the face-off. I lose it?
No, this is Steve.
Okay. Puck comes back out. Chenier's got it. Gives it back to Pijanowski. Pijanowski slowing it down. Chips it forward. Lincoln Way takes control of it. Comes all the way in on Afseth. Another shot on goal, actually, from half ice. Joe Pijanowski with it here. Goes cross ice to Newburg. Newburg gets in. Sends it to the middle. Lincoln Way's got it, and they send it back out. That's going to go for an icing call. All right, same 5 out there for the Warriors. Puck comes out. Lincoln Way has it. Gets past Sprau. He's going to go back to retrieve that. He's got pressure on him. Takes it behind the net. Leaves it on the other side. Newburg's going to be over there for it. Chips it to Chenier. Chenier carrying it up the ice. Tries to go to the middle, but it's taken away. Lincoln Way looking to carry it back in now, and they do. Newburg with a hit. Puts number 70 down. Then he gets the puck back and goes to Chenier. Chenier carrying in, goes around one. He's got Newburg and Pijanowski coming down the middle, but Lincoln Way steals the puck again. Officials down, behind the play. Carrying in, puck's high, comes to the near side. Sprau gets slew-footed there, goes down. Now he's got it, he pushes it up to Pijanowski, and puck doesn't exit the zone. Back behind the net again. Sprau puts the kid down after the play. Newburg chips it forward. Pijanowski's going for it. He's got one to beat, and he's going to get on it. Settles it. Shot. Goal. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. The kid slid by, knocked the goal off, and Joe will get knocked at that goal. Joe put on the brakes. The Lincoln Way player slid by him, knocked the goal off its moorings, and Joe's backhanded goal over the shoulder of the goalie is no good. So it's going to be White out there with Merchant and Lauer. It's going to be Harding and Morgan behind them. Merchant walking in. Goalie stopped it. Looked like Matthew got it on his backhand there. Same group out there. Comes back to Morgan. He dumps it down low. Merchant going to work there. Near boards to White. White cross ice. He's going to come all the way up to Harding. He's going to chip it back down low. Merchant will get it on the near side. Morgan chips in. Keeps it low. Down to Lauer. Lauer moving around. Looking to send it back down low. He trips up over a couple guys. Merchant coming back on the back check. Puck gets past Morgan, and they're going to go back to the defensive zone of the Warriors. Morgan chips it up the ice. Merchant battling here on the near side. White and Morgan coming in to help out. And the White's going back down to the corner for it. Puck's left there. Morgan sends it all the way around to the opposite corner. Lauer and White over there. White tries to get it out. Comes back in, and then Spencer's going to cover that one up. Oh, he's going to keep going. He throws it back down. Morgan, puck comes out of the zone, but right back to Harding. Harding goes up the far side. Lauer settling it down, takes a hit. Lincoln Way keeps it in the zone. Another shot, and Spencer's going to suck that one up. All right, new line out there. Jaime, McAtee, Need, Rice, and Sprau on the defensive side. Shot blocked out front by Rice. Puck's down low. Sprau's going to gain control of that. Looking to bring it up ice. Looking to pass. Gets it to Rice, his D partner. He's going to send it forward. Nope, it's still there. Him and Sprau are on top of each other. They're going to separate across, and Need's going to take it. Need's going to go right back down the middle. Now he's got it back, looking to exit the zone. He does get out of the zone. Lincoln Way dumps it right back in. The Warriors have to go back and give chase. Sprau behind the net, walking around, sends it up to Rice. Off of his stick and back down into the corner. McAtee sends it up high. Puck's kept in. Warriors going to get out. Now McAtee's going to come away with it, but McAtee got a hit there at the blue line. Rice coming up, and it comes to Sprau back down low. Good stick there by Spencer. Another save by Spencer. And goal. Well, they had about 3 shots at it there. All right, it's going to be the Wolfie line with Allman and Bache, Pijanowski and Morgan. Puck comes back to Pijanowski, cross ice to Morgan. Chipped up. Comes back to Morgan. Dangling through. And Lincoln Way's looking carried up. We got 2-on-1 going the other way. Wolfhard checking back. Good hit by Morgan. A little hip check. Puts that guy down on the ice. Puck still in the zone, but it does exit. Here near boards. Allman and Bache. Rowdy crowd here. Pijanowski goes behind the net. Puts on the brakes. Sends it in front. Spencer's got it covered. A lot of extracurricular there. All right, so Wolfhart's going to the box. They got at least 2 in the box. I'm not sure exactly what started there. Alex had a hold of the guy's jersey. Kid started throwing punches. Didn't want to settle down. The 2 of them ended up on the ice. And then they just had another kid come in and start throwing punches. Yeah, one kid looks like he's being escorted out of the game. There was definitely one kid in there that was throwing multiple punches as Alex was on the ground. Kid kept throwing punches to Alex's face when both Alex and the other Lincoln Way player were on the ground, so. So the Warriors are going to go on a power play. It's going to be a 5-minute measure. Probably offsetting penalties for Wolfhard and the other player. 5-minute major for the kid that just got thrown out of the game. All right, so the Warriors are going to send out the Chenier, Newburg, and Pijanowski line with Pijanowski and Morgan behind them. It's a long drive down for 10 minutes of hockey for that kid. back, exits the zone. Pijanowski's going to pull it back and go to Morgan. Cross ice to Pijanowski here. Josh is looking to carry it in. Goes around Chenier, takes it down low. Looks across to Newburg. Newburg settles it down, goes high to Morgan. Morgan across to Pijanowski. Josh walking in. Stick knocked it loose. They're going to send it up the boards where Morgan's going to get control of it. Sends it back down to Josh on the near boards. Behind the net to Chenier. Chenier walking up. Josh across to Newburg. Newburg back to Pijanowski. He chips it across to Morgan. Morgan back down to Newburg. Newburg, middle. Oh, snuck through the back there behind Pijanowski. Newburg, far side. Up top to Morgan. Morgan cross ice to Josh. Josh walking. Shot in front. Joe, backside, still loose. Comes up to Morgan. He knocks it down. Warriors got 2 shots in there. Chenier leaves it for Joe. Pijanowski turns around. There's one. Josh coming back in the other side. It's blocked. Another one loose. Now Morgan's going to jump back in. Keeps it back down to Newburg. He's going to look to go back to his position on the opposite side. Chenier walking up high. Goes cross ice to Pijanowski. Pijanowski walking to the top. Shot. Comes off the glass behind. Morgan sends in. It's gloved and stopped. All right, it's going to be a new line out there. It's going to be Merchant, White, Need, with Sprau and Rice behind them. White's in for the faceoff. Wins it up high to Sprau. Walking, leaves it for Need. Need, shot in the middle. Merchant. Need put one low in there off the pads. Merchant put it back into the goalie. A couple good opportunities there. All right, White's back in for the faceoff. Puck's one up high. Sprau goes across to Rice. Rice shot goes off a pad. They look to exit, and they do. Sprau's got to go back for that one. White's going to come behind the net, take it, sends it forward to Need. Need bringing up the center. Looking to get it deep. Goes down the middle. Lincoln Way hits it off the boards, but White's going to be the first one there. He sends it up high to Sprau. Sprau walking, goes cross ice to Rice. Rice shot high into the glass. Sprau comes up on the near boards, keeps it in the zone. Goes down to Need. Need loses his edge, goes to send it out. He gets a stick on it. Now it comes up. Rice stops it. Sends one off a pad. White's in the middle. Pops up high. Looking to send it out, and they do. Spencer's going to send it up high to Sprau. Sprau's going to turn. Looks to go to Merchant down the middle. Merchant carrying up the middle of the ice. He's got Newburg out there with him now, and Joe Pijanowski. He leaves it for Need. Need looking to go behind the net. Up to Newburg. Newburg up to Sprau. Sprau walking. Shot. Goalie stopped it. All right, Warriors got 2:07 to go here on the power play. All right, it's gonna be that first that PP1 out there with Morgan, Pijanowski, Chenier, and Newburg. Pucks one back to Josh, goes cross ice to Newburg. Newburg to the top to Morgan. Morgan over to Josh. Josh shot, glove save. Comes to the far side. Newburg's giving chase. He'll keep it in the zone over there. Looking to dangle around. It's in the kid's skates. Morgan goes across to Pijanowski. Pijanowski walking shot into the goalie again. Wolfart and his counterpart are out of the box. Still one player in the box for the 5-minute major. Morgan, Newburg to Pijanowski. Pijanowski back to Newburg. Newburg down the middle. Shot. Tipped out front. Morgan. Goal! Jacob Morgan from Newburg. That's going to be number 5 goal assisted from Newburg and Josh Pijanowski. Warriors can continue to score on this power play. They got 1:34 to go. Reminder, our power play sponsors. Let's go get another one, boys. Chenier in for the faceoff. Comes back to Pijanowski. Slowing it down. Goes to Morgan on the opposite side. Morgan gives it back to Pijanowski, rushing up to the near side. Goes to his brother. Joe's going to carry it in now. He's going to look to gain the zone, go behind the net. Circling the wagons here for Joe. Comes across ice to Josh. Josh walking. Another shot bounces out front. Lincoln Way looks to send it out, but Morgan's there to glove it down. Sends it across ice to Newburg. Newburg walking in across ice. Josh off of his stick. Joe down behind the net. Looking to find Chenier in the middle. He gets a cross check in the back. Comes up high. Chenier's got it behind the net. Back in front to Newburg. Down low to Josh. Josh circling, looking for Chenier. Now Josh is going to fire it. It's high. Newburg's going to have to stop that off the glass coming around. 40 seconds. Warriors looking to add one more. Morgan up to Newburg. Newburg over to Pijanowski. Pijanowski walking. Middle. Chenier tipped. Shot on goal there. Kicked away from the goalie, though. 26 seconds to go. 50 seconds to go in the first period. Newburg's back to gain that one. Morgan goes to the bench. Sprau jumps on the ice for him. Newburg bringing it up the middle of the ice. He's going to gain the zone all by himself. Walk to the middle. Shot. Goal! Ethan Newburg unassisted. Ethan basically said, give me the puck. I'm going the whole distance. 10 seconds to go on the power play. 38 seconds to go in the period. All right, it's going to be White, Lauer, Merchant, Sprau, and Rice. Merchant pushing it forward. Lincoln Way goes to send it back in. Sprau gloves it down. Sends it across ice to Rice. He settles it down, goes back up the middle to Lauer. Lauer, tried to spring Merchant. Merchant still gains it, though. He's in the corner. Merchant still battling down there. White and Lauer both coming in to help out. Couple hits going on. Lauer's pushing the kid in the back. You better be careful there. Don't need to get one here at the end of the period. Puck does come out. Sprau's going to go back. That's going to be the end of that. All right, Warriors go to the end of the first period. Up 2-1 after 2 power play goals. First goal from Jacob Morgan, assisted by Newburg and Pijanowski. Second goal for the Warriors was Ethan Newburg, unassisted, full length of the ice. Yeah, probably try to figure it out. I mean, the one kid might have punched Alex in the cage easily 4 to 5 times. And Alex was just on his knees. Oh, as many punches he threw. All right, Warriors will be going left to right on your radio dial now. So we have the long change here in the second period. Spencer Afseth takes a long stride to the net on the far end. It's going to be Lauer, Merchant, White coming out as well. And defensively, it looks like we'll be sending out Rice and Sprau. We're off to the second period. Puck comes back to Sprau. He's going to walk in, takes a shot. It's going to be covered up. Sprau with a quick shot in the second period. White's in for the face-off. Wins it back, comes to Sprau, puts on the brakes, sends it in the net again. Another pad save there by the goalie. Puck does come out, and Sprau's going to give chase for that one. He's all the way back. He'll circle around the net and put on the brakes. Wait for everybody to set up. Goes up to Merchant. Oh, dangles and lost it there, but Sprau kicks up to Merchant again. Merchant has it. Looking up ice. He's tripped up. No call, or there is a call. Warriors go right back on the power play. Warriors Power Play sponsored by Crossbar, Salerno's, Amana, Chris Heating and Cooling, Midwest Neurosurgery, and Bartles. Here we go. Comes up to Newburg. Oh, shot it right in, but Morgan's there for it. Across to Josh, back over to the near side of Newburg. He goes high to Morgan. Morgan down to Josh. Josh looking across to Newburg. It's on his feet. Joe's going to come away with it. Leaves it for Morgan. Morgan walking, sends it down to Newburg. Settling down, minute 40 to go. High to Newburg. Across to Josh. Josh looking, goes high. We got a guy down. Goes down to Morgan. Morgan. Oh, side post, I think. Chenier looking up the middle. Newburg. Oh, they're going to call Newburg for the penalty there. Oh, is he going to be to see what the official calls it? Trip? Interference. Wow. That's a tough call. Interference? All right. That'll even it out 4-on-4 for the next minute 20. All right, it's going to be Sprau and Rice out there with Chenier and Pijanowski. Puck's won by Lincoln Way, but Chenier takes it away. Comes off the boards. He still got it. Goes cross ice to Joe. Guy falls down. Joe walks in. Chenier, goal! Nice give and go by Chenier and Pijanowski. We're going to celebrate down here in front of us. Chenier riding the motorcycle from Joe Pijanowski. Nice play there by the boys. Warriors go up 3-1. right, now we're going to send Lauer and White out there with Rice and Sprau on the backside. Puck's one back. Sprau's going to gain that. He's looking to gain the zone. Dumps it in. Goes behind the net. Lauer's giving the initial chase. They go up the far side, and it's going to exit the offensive zone to Rice. Rice to Sprau. Sprau backwards. And Rice goes back for it. He's going to send it around the net to Sprau. Sprau in the near corner here. Goes forward to White. White's pushing it forward. He's got Lauer with him. He's got Rice behind him. Leaves it on the blue line for Rice. Rice walks in. Shot. All the way through. Clicks in front to White. Warriors going to keep it in. White's got it over there. Rice. White across the Sprau. Sprau. Oh! Post. Crossbar and up into the netting. Right over the goalie's shoulder. Hit crossbar and up into the netting. All right. All right, it's going to be Allman and Baichy coming out with Morgan and Harding. Lincoln Way wins it. They send it behind the net. 30 seconds left on comes out, but Harding's got it, chips it back in. Allman and Baichy go to work. 20 seconds to go on the 4-on-4. Morgan chips in, puts a body on a guy, sends a puck forward, and hits the official. That one hurt. That was a stinger. Baichy back for it, goes to Harding. Harding's got it. He's going to gain the zone. Baichy right down the middle, looking to back in. Oh, glove save. Nice little backhand by Griffin Baichy. Tried to go over the goalie's left shoulder. 5 seconds left on the 4-on-4, then the Warriors will be out there killing off a 39-second kill. It's going to be Jaime and McAtee out there with Pijanowski and Morgan behind them. Jaime battling for it, wins the puck back to Morgan. Morgan down low. Jaime goes to work down there, putting some work in, battling behind the net. Puck comes up. It's going to come to Morgan, though. He's going to be able to go back, put on the brakes, go around a couple guys, send it back in. A couple officials getting hit on the boards here. They need to maybe look to step out of the way. Lincoln Way going D to D back here. And they look to gain the offensive zone. Josh misses on the hip check. Guy goes down low. Morgan puts that guy on the board, looking to center. Guy coming down the middle. Spencer's got it. Nope, still loose. Another shot. No. Jaime's all over him. Good job there by Michael Jaime. Guy's walking in. Puck's down behind the net. Morgan sends it back up high. Newburg's fresh on the ice. We are full strength now. Looking to send it out. It comes out of the zone. Jaime reverses the guy. Newburg's got it. He's got it at the blue line, walking in, goes cross ice to Pijanowski. Pijanowski turns, shot wide. Comes all the way around to Chenier. Chenier's got it in his feet. Sends it back down low to Newburg. In front, comes all the way up to Josh. Josh shot, pad save. Comes up high. Sprau keeps it in. Oh, no. They say it's just out. All right, it's going to be Chenier, Newburg, Joe Pijanowski with Sprau and Rice behind him. Puck goes in. Newburg giving the initial pressure. Comes around. Chenier's going to work on the opposite side. Warriors keeping it in. Comes in the middle to Newburg. Leaves it. Tries to leave it for Joe. No call. And they send it in deep. Sprau's going to go back for that one. Comes around. Leaves it for Rice. Rice looking to go up to Joe. Joe looking to go to cross ice to Sprau. Sprau's got open room in front of him. Looking to get to the middle. Shots wide. Comes all the way out of the zone. Rice has it. Leaves it. Newburg's got it. He's going to go back. Walks back in. Oh, it's on the backside of the goalie covers. Sprau ran into somebody behind the play and went down. I think he fell on his head. All right, it's going to be Jaime, Need, McAtee, and Morgan. Morgan's a step up, keep that one in. Need goes in the corner. Avoids a check. Jaime trying to send it up the middle, but tips out. Harding, back, across to Morgan. And goes down behind the net. Morgan will go back for it. Looking to carry around, sends it forward to McAtee. McAtee looking to carry all the way in the zone. Goes around one. He's got space. Leaves it for Morgan. Morgan going down low now. Puck's knocked away. He's going to gain control of it. Send it back down low to McAtee, sorry. McAtee, a lot of stuff on the far side right now. Good right there, Jaime. Shot. Pad save. Need battling behind the net. Lincoln Way comes away with it, and that's going to be an icing call. All right, it's going to be the white line with Lauer and Merchant on the wings, with Sprau and Josh Pijanowski behind them. White on the face-off, wins it back to Sprau. Goes across to Josh. Josh shot, hits the body out front. White's trying to get the puck. Comes up high, it's gonna come to Josh. Slapper, one-timer, wide. Lauer's in there for it. Kid slashes Lauer and breaks his own stick. Lauer must be playing with one of those wood sticks today. Sprau to Josh. Josh sends it back up to Sprau. Sprau looking to walk in the zone. Carries cross one, walking, shot, wide. Plenty of strength on it, no direction. Pijanowski sends it up forward. Lincoln Way kicks it. They still got a guy out there without a stick. White walking in. Good stick there by one of the defenders for Lincoln Way. Lincoln Way looks to exit the zone and go the other direction. Shot. Spencer grabs that one. That's the worst when you slash somebody else and you make a mistake. It's usually the other way around. Right. Up top, Spencer stops it, he covers it. Good win by Lincoln Way, right back to the center there for a shot.
Varsity, right?
Yeah. Rice and Morgan back there behind. Rice putting the body on him, and then White comes away with the puck. Leaves it behind the net for Rice. Rice brings it back to the near side. Sends it right up the middle of the ice to White. White's got it, carrying in the zone. Takes a big hit, but stands the big guy up. That away, Logan. Comes back out to Morgan. Rice walking in. He's going to throw it on net. The goalie's going to cover that one up. Allman right back to Rice. Rice across the ice to Morgan. Morgan shot. Got all the way through the goalie. Makes a good save. Still in front. Battling another save by the goalie. Oh, that's a bad hit. That's another bad hit. Kid comes high, stick high, right into Allman's face. Same. Pucks one back to Bachi. Bachi to Rice. Rice was in it. Oh! Off the far post. Wolfhard in there battling. Leaves it down for, comes all the way up to Sprau. He's going to dump it back down low. Comes to Allman. Allman to Wolfhard. Wolfhard shot. Comes off the goalie's pads. Tipped out. Lincoln Way looks to go the other direction. Good job by Bachi and Allman on the boards in front of the bench there. Lincoln Way does come away with it. Wolfhard with some pressure. Looking to carry back, and they do get it on net. Spencer's going to cover that. Harding's coming out for Rice. Chenier, Pijanowski, and Newburg coming out. Sprau stays on. Chenier in for the face-off. Wins it 4 to Joe. Joe gets out of the zone. Newburg stretching just outside his reach. Stays in the zone, though. Now Joe's looking to backhand it. Comes all the way up to Harding. Harding's going to let it fly. Oh, wide. Comes up high to Sprau. Sprau's going to go across ice to Joe. Oh, one-timer, and he fans on it. Comes back up to Joe. Near boards, hard to see much down here. Now to Newburg, shot high. Sprau's going to pinch in and keep it down low. Battling, still comes up high to Harding. Harding's got it. Going to carry it over to the near side. Sends it back in. Good job, Brian. Newburg, first one over there. Dingles round one, comes up high to Harding. Harding's walking to the near side. He's just going to send it back down low. Comes all the way around to Newburg, who's behind the net. Tries to send up the middle. Now it's going to bounce up to Sprau. Sprau's going to push it back down low. Back down to Newburg. Newburg trying to get Joe down the middle. Pushed wide. Chenier battling, gets upended down there. Puck comes up. Sprau kicks it in. Chenier with the stick lift. They're going to send it out. That's going to go for an icing. Warriors will do a full change here. It's going to be the Jaime line coming out with McAtee and Need, Morgan, and Pijanowski on the backside. Jaime in for the faceoff. Need down low, puts his guy on the boards. McAtee with some good pressure, comes up high to Jaime. He's going to look to get it back down low. Can't see much down there. McAtee taking a rough ride along the boards here. Comes up high to Pijanowski, goes cross to Morgan. Morgan's got a turn, shoot. Goes down low, Jamie's down there for it. Comes all the way up to McAtee. McAtee dangles around one, walks, shot comes off the pads in front. Lincoln Way heading the other direction. McAtee with a good back check. Good job by Matt. Good hit there. Josh takes it behind the net. Puts on the brakes, goes to Morgan. Morgan's going to send it forward. Comes to Lincoln Way. Shot. Saved by Spencer. And it's going to come to Morgan. He's going to go near side here to McAtee. McAtee carrying it in. He's got Jaime behind him. Puck pops up high. Jaime pushes it low. Need, far side. Back up to Morgan. Morgan sends it back down to Need. Need turning, sends it low to Jaime. Jaime battling along the boards. Into the corner. Need comes in to help out a little bit. Pushes it back down low. Jaime. McAtee coming over there now too. Looks to come up. Morgan pushes it back down low. Lincoln Way does finally get it out. And they just flip it in and give chase. Morgan's the first one back for it. Takes a little ride, but he's fine. Sends it behind the net to his partner, Josh. Josh off the boards of McAtee. He sends it forward. And right back to Morgan. Comes off of his stick, but he puts that guy down. Spencer with another save there. That'll be 2 saves in a row. Up the center of the ice to McAtee. He tips it. Merchant's out there with him now. Warriors go for change. McAtee shot. It's loose. All right, so we're going to get the, let's see, it's going to be the white line out there with Lauer, Merchant, and then Sprau and Rice behind them. White's in for the face-off. Wins it back to Rice. Rice walks. Shot. Goal! Charles Rice for the goal! Assisted by Logan White. That shot went through about 4 guys, and Charlie's going to fall down on his way to go give some high fives to his teammates. That went through just about everybody, and 5-hole right through the goalie. So it's going to be a goal by Charles Rice, assisted by Logan White off the faceoff. Same line out there. Lincoln Way throws it in, and Rice goes back to grab that one. Rice, takes a hard hit in the boards. He's fine, he gets up. And they're gonna call icing on this, but it's gonna stop. They gotta wave that off. Merchant gets down there, Lauer's down there. So Lauer's going to the box on a roughing retaliation. They have maybe 2 going to the box. Refs are trying to figure it out right now. Right now it looks like offsetting penalties. But we'll see. Pretty sure the official had his arm up before any of that started. Yeah, Warriors gonna go in the power play. Yeah. See if the officials show the initial call. So there's an initial penalty against Lincoln Way, followed by some shenanigans in the corner that's going to send one from each of the teams into the box. I don't think the officials ever actually signed for what the call was. Actually, they're going to give a guy 2 and 10, it looks like. So the Warriors are going to go on a 5-on-3 here. So Lincoln Way has 3 guys in the box. We got 1 guy that's already been kicked out. I think they might have had another injury. Basically have 8 guys on the bench right now. Comes up high to Morgan. Morgan walking in. Leaves it to Josh on the outside. Goes cross ice to Newburg. Newburg into the pads. Lincoln Way can't get it out though. Goes cross to Morgan to Josh. Back behind to Chenier. Chenier flips it forward to Newburg. Josh shot. Stick down by Chenier in front. He goes behind the net and picks it up. Comes up high to Newburg. Walking down low. Joe. Tries to catch that far side. Misses the goal. Back to, here. Right off of Newburg's stick. It was too open for him. Cross to Josh. Josh right back up the middle of Newburg. Newburg shot. Goal! It's going to be a Newburg goal assisted by Josh Pijanowski. So it's gonna clear one of the penalties. I'm not really sure what is happening here. I'm not sure how we're 5-on-5 now, but I stop asking questions, just play the game. But Morgan, Josh, Lincoln Way stops it, comes back to Josh, tipping it away. Newburg has it. Goes low. Puck does come out. Morgan's got it. He's going to take it backwards. Turns, sends it back up. Good stick lift there by Chenier. Puck sent in. Shot on goal there by Lincoln Way. Josh comes cross ice to Chenier down in front of us. He's going to turn, walking in the offensive zone. 4:05 to go in the second period. Puck comes high. Newburg takes a rough ride. He's back on his skates though. Comes up, back up to Newburg. Josh walking, lefty shot. Good shot. Goalie save. Josh gloves it down, keeps it in the zone. Looks to keep it down there, but Lincoln Way steps out and Morgan's back there for that one. Morgan back down the middle. It's tip. Joe Pijanowski giving the initial pressure. He's going to put that guy on the board. Chenier's there for it. He sends it in the middle of the ice to Morgan. Rice jumps on for Josh Pijanowski. Newburg's kicking it down low. Still has it. Tries to center it. Nothing. Joe's down there. They're battling. Lincoln Way's content with throwing it in. Morgan will go back for that one. He sends it to the opposite side to Rice. New Lincoln Way players out there. Rice settles it down, comes off the boards. Watch out, Newburg. That's a good eye. Good stick there by. Oh, they're going to call. Morgan's going to get a penalty there. Jacob's going to go for 2 minutes. Got there just before the puck, it looked like. It's hard to tell what the call is. They haven't made any motions, any signals tonight. Just decided to open the door and tell the scorekeeper. All right, Warriors going to go out there with Allman and Baichy. Sprau and Rice on the defensive side. 2:52 to go here. Baichy for the face-off. Lincoln Way has it. Playing catch on the far side. Rice is going to take that, launch it all the way down. Baichy gives the initial pressure. Circling in, now Allman's going to come attack. Comes out the other side. Rice is going to take that, send it right back down. Kid comes high on Rice, late. Look at this, Allman giving pressure on the far side. Good job, Max. Now Baichy circles in, giving some pressure. Comes to the opposite side. Sprau and Rice are back on D. Guy looks to take a shot. Spencer covers that. It's an easy one. Sprau and Rice are just going to escort a couple guys away from their goalie. Charles Rice, coming from a football game earlier, looking to keep playing some rough hockey right now. He's going to come off the ice with Pijanowski coming on. Wolfart and McAtee come on. Sprau stays out. Battle, Wolfart looking to win it. Sprau's going to take it hard off the glass and send it all the way down. Look at this, McAtee tears the stick away from the guy. They're going to send both of them for a hook and an equipment throw, I think. Well, if nothing else, the box has been full tonight. I don't know why there's so many Warriors in the box right now. There's 4 Warriors in the box, right? There's 3 Lincoln Way players in the box. There's 4 Warriors. I think we got kids sitting on kids' laps in there. Actually, there definitely is some lap sitting going on here. So it's still 5-on-4, or they're trying to figure that out. Sprau's talking to the official, and so is Wolfhard. They're going to send it back down. It's going to be a face-off in the Warriors' offensive zone. Alex Wolfhard laughing hysterically at this. Gives a little sly smile back at Sprau. I think they feel like they talked the official into that one. All right, Wolfhard with Merchant on his left, Sprau on the right. Pijanowski back behind him. Alex wins it forward, tips it towards the goalie. It's still there. Goes to the corner. Wolfhard sending it back up the middle, and now Lincoln Way going the other direction. They dump it in. Sprau's going to go back behind the net for that one. He's going to push it back behind to Josh. Josh is dangling over there, sends it right up the middle. That's going to go all the way down. Wolfhard with the initial pressure. Merchant tips it, still loose. Josh, right back into the defense or offensive zone. Wolfhard, pressure. Good job by Alex there. Now Merchant circling in. He's going to battle on the near boards here. Keeps the puck in. He's battling. He's getting a kid pushing him in the face. He's not worried about it. Josh is jumping that one. Takes a hit, but he's fine. Then Need comes on the ice, kicks it in front of him. Right back to Josh. He's going to send it back to Sprau. Sprau's going to walk in, send it in. We're even strength, so you can't ice it there. Need's coming down low for it. Walks to the center, taken away from him. Merchant comes and knocks him off the puck. Need's got it. Shot, pad save. Looking to send it out, and they're going to. That'll be an icing. Warriors will get it in their offensive zone. Almost stopped down there. All good. Chenier, Pijanowski, Newburg, Harding and Sprau behind him. Comes to the far side to Sprau. Keeps it, loses it though. Puts on the brakes, circling back around. Pad comes off, he better get back. Harding's back for him. Harding stands the guy up and Sprau comes in. Newburg Sprau pushes it away with a stick. They're gonna call a penalty for interference on Harding. Lincoln got one shot in there before. All right, 12 seconds to go. Warriors on the kill. Bachi, Allman, Sprau, and Rice. Warriors are going to kill us off going into the third period. Bachi, dangling shot, comes off of Sprau's shoulder, still battling for it there. It's in Rice's feet. 5 seconds. Oh, he fans on it. He fans on it. Oh, oh man. All right, Warriors go to the break, up 4. Warriors going to have to battle their way through the sea of pink today. They're not in locker room 4 like normal. That's a whole bunch of smell coming your way. Just about bit it right there in front of us. All right, coming back for the Warriors' third period here. Once again, the box is pretty full. It's Harding's in there. Morgan's in there. Who else? Harding, Morgan, and Lauer. Okay. And then Lincoln Way's got one in there. It's like the Bash brothers over there in the box. Warriors starting off on the kill, minute 48 to go on that. Wolfart, Merchant, Pijanowski, and Sprau. Wolfart in for the face-off. Since it's this side, near side here, got offsides right away. It's like all right, Wolfart in for the face-off. Same four out there. See what Merchant does here. Battles through one. Lincoln Way gets the puck back. Josh with a good tip there. Wolfart, it's in guy's feet, comes back. Sprau's going to grab it. He's going to fire that off the glass. Right over the... That might have skinned off the back of the officials. I think that went right off the lineman's back, maybe. Wolfart, pressure. That's going to go all the way. That's going to be an icing. Yeah, the penalty's off. It's a minute 20. I might be able to fix it a little bit, but not right now. Wolfart again, Merchant, Sprau, and Rice. Wolfart sends it deep, wins the faceoff, backhands it into the corner. Lincoln Way sends it around. They're going backwards. Loses it. Wolfart sends it back into the zone. Lincoln Way's trouble with it here. Comes up, Rice has it. He's just going to send it all the way down. All right, Allman comes on. He's going to jump in here. Comes back, Rice has it. Merchant puts the guy on the boards. Rice turns, fires it. The guy keeps it in, but Merchant's there. He puts a stick on it. He's going the other direction. He's got one to beat. Goes right through him. Good job by Matthew. Puck comes up high. Pijanowski, backhand, sends it back in. Lincoln Way going the other way. Merchant dumps it in. Allman's got it. Merchant's going to go to the bench. Josh, a little hip check along the boards. Rice behind the net. Sends it up and out. Going to go Bachi to Allman. Allman carrying it in. Short-handed here. Puts on the brakes. Send it back. Yeah, send it back to your D. Let them have it. We're full strength now. Comes around near side. Sprau's carrying up the boards. Tips it in. Bachi, offsides. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure if something happened behind the play there, but they didn't like it. It's going to be Chenier, Pijanowski, Newburg, Pijanowski, and Sprau. Chenier face off. Lincoln Way wins it, sends it back into the defensive zone for them. Comes around. Josh jumps in. Keeps it down low. His brother's there for it, looking to pass to the middle, behind the net, circles. 5-hole goal! That's going to go Josh to Joe right there, and they're going to celebrate it the whole way. Joe circled behind the net, brought it around, went 5-hole on the goalie. That'll give us a running clock. All right, it's going to be Jaime, Need, McAtee, Harding, and Pijanowski. Need comes in for the face-off. Still battling for it. Jaime jumps in there. It's all over the place. Lincoln Way does come away. Keeps on ticking away. All right, McAtee's going to the box. Once again, didn't see the call. Warriors to go short-handed. Jaime wins it backwards. Good face-off win for him. Pijanowski's going to take it and throw it all the way down to the other end. Need will give initial pressure. Harding's out there on the defense. Jaime circles in. Exchanges with Need. Puck going out. Harding's on the other side. Take it and fire, Brian. Good job. Puck back to Harding. He's going to turn, send it out of there again, all the way back down. Need with initial pressure there. Puck is lost initially, but Lincoln Way regains. They're going the other direction. Pressure there. Pijanowski sends it out. And they're going to have to circle the wagons. Josh is going to carry it up. Nobody's on him. So just going to keep shot, glove save, comes out in front of him. Need in the corner. 30 seconds left on the power play. Harding jumping in. Lincoln Way's got to circle back around. White's out there. He gives initial pressure. Comes up. Comes all the way back down. No call. Harding battling, and now we got White coming the other direction. He's got Merchant up. Defense changes out. Sprau and Rice come out. Comes a center ice for Sprau. He's going to go cross ice to Rice. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Now we're going to be full strength again. Rice throws it in. Goes on goal. Goes on net. Merchant battling corner. White's down there. Merchant behind the net. Up the middle. Bachi comes up high to Sprau. Shot. High into the goalie's chest. All right. Lincoln Way now only has one guy in the box. Warriors still with 2 guys in the box. Let's get some 10-minute penalties wearing off as the clock runs down. Wolfhart line out there with Bachi and Allman, Sprau and Rice behind them. Wolfhart wins it back. Sprau steps up, walks down. Passes it to nobody. Now Bachi's got it, middle of the ice. Lincoln Way's looking to go the other direction. They dump it in on net. Rice behind the net. Oh, kid lost an edge down there. Rice puts on the brakes, goes to Bachi. Ooh, good way getting your head up, Griff. Now Allman looks to go through one. He still got it. Oh, he still got it in the corner. He got a shot off, but the puck did get pass. Comes all the way back in the defensive zone for the Warriors. Sprau's there for it. Puts on the brakes. Dangling around one. Kicks opposite side to his partner, Rice. Rice is going to chip it in. That might go for an icing, and it will. All right, so that's going to bring Lauer out of the box. It's going to bring the Lincoln Way player out of the box. So lone player in the box is Jacob Morgan. All right, it's going to be McAtee with Jaime centering the line with Need on the wing two. Pijanowski and Harding behind them. Jaime battling for it. Good job on the faceoff. Comes away with it. It's loose. McAtee gains it, pushes it forward. Lincoln Way sends it back into the defensive zone. Josh comes up high, goes to Need. McAtee giving chase in the middle of the ice. Need's there, comes off of his skate. Jamie's got it coming down the middle of the ice. Jamie's got McAtee. Oh, goes high into the netting. Uh-oh. All right, it's going to be Jaime, Need, McAtee, Harding, and Pijanowski. Jaime tying him up on the faceoff. Good job by him. He gets a shot. Gets blocked out front. McAtee Need takes a rough ride. Puck is lost. Brian comes back for it. Josh has it as well. Need gains his own. Josh walks in, dangles. Uh-oh, Need's got it in the middle of the ice, loses an edge, passes it to McAtee. Looking to center. Jaime was calling for that one from about 10 yards away. Get that stick high. All right, it's going to be a White, White, Merchant, Lauer, Rice. Lincoln Way comes away with it. Rice is there for it. Puck does come in the zone, goes on net for Spencer to push it to the corner. Sprau's knocking it down. It goes up over the netting. He's going to grab it off the netting. Pays to be tall. You can grab the puck off the netting. White in for the faceoff. Wins it to the corner. Sprau sends it out. Comes off of a glove. They're going to call it icing, and it is. Harding and Morgan are going to come out. Rice and Sprau are going to take a seat. White, Lauer, and Merchant will stay out there. Jacob Morgan back on the ice. Nobody in the box. A rarity for this game. White in for the faceoff. Lauer on his left with Harding and Merchant over there. Comes to the right to Morgan. Morgan spins. Comes right back to him in the corner. He's going to go behind the net to Harding. Harding comes off the board to Merchant. Lincoln Way gains control of it. Now Merchant has it. He sends it back down low. Him and Harding passing it to each other. Harding goes behind the net. Goes up ice. And it's sent right back in. Harding will have to go for that one. Good little check there by Harding. White's behind the net, working, battling. Comes out the other side, and he's ready to skate with it. Flips it forward. That's going to actually go on net, and he's going to cover. It's like Allman, Wolfhart, and Bachi will come on. Need looks like he's coming off the ice with an injury. Might be bleeding from the hand a little bit. Puck comes back out to center ice. Josh Pijanowski flips it in. And Bachi goes down to the corner. Wolfart's down there. Allman actually coming in from the opposite side. Comes out front. Goalie pushes it to the side. Lincoln Way looking next to the zone. A lot of traffic there. Carrying it in. Shot wide. Spencer's going to cover. Now Chenier's got to come off of the medic bag. That's going to be Wolfhard in there. Bachi, Allman, Pijanowski, Harding. Lincoln Way comes up high, chipped away. That's Allman going the other direction with it. He's going to backhand the pass. Oh, great save by the goalie. And Wolfart's going to take a little rough right after the play. Alex has got a lot to say today. Good save by the goalie there. Good pass. All right, Wolfhard, Bachi, Allman, Pijanowski, and Harding. Wolfhard wins it forward, puts the guy in the boards. Pijanowski jumps it. Now it's all about hitting with about 3.5 minutes to go here. Harding takes a rough ride. He's good for it, though. Oh, shot on their own goal. Bachi. Back down the middle. Wolfhard with the tip. Pijanowski coming the other direction. And comes in on Spencer. Goes up over the net. Pijanowski brings it back around. Goes right up the middle. He's basically got one to beat. Josh has definitely got the speed on this kid, but the kid gets good stick on it. Josh settles it down. Goes to the middle. Still in the zone. Now Jaime's going to take it back. Send it across ice to Rice. Rice back forward to Chenier, who's out there after playing medic duty. He goes far side off the post. Jaime sends one in. It's tipped out front. Puck comes out of the zone to Chenier. Sends it backwards to Rice. Cross ice to Sprau. Sprau's going to dump it in. Right on goal. Goalie covers that one. One back to Sprau. Goal! So that's a win on the face-off there by Michael Jaime. Sends it back to Sprau, and he throws that 5-hole on the goalie. All right, it's going to be Merchant, White, Lauer, Rice, and Harding.